everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're already using basic English and want to speak fluently and confidently without any hesitation, then this video is a gold mine for you. Hi, I'm Poonam, your English language coach. So in today's video, I'm sharing some daily used useful idioms that will make your English sound natural and fluent. सो ह्या अशा इडियम्स आहेत ज्या सोप्या वाटतात पण यूज करताना मात्र काही लोक थोडी गडबड करतात. सो द फर्स्ट इडियम इज इट डझंट रिंग अ बेल, मीनिंग इट डझंट साऊंड फॅमिलियर. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, जर तुम्हाला कोणी एखादं नेम, प्लेस किंवा इव्हेंट सांगत असेल आणि जर तुम्हाला ते आठवत नसेल तर तुम्ही ही इडियम वापरता. हे असंच आहे जसं आपण म्हणतो मी हे कधी ऐकलं असेल पण आत्ता मला नेमकं ते आठवत नाहीये. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, इफ समवन आस्क्ड मी, डू यू रिमेंबर राहुल फ्रॉम 10th grade? Then I'll reply, well, that name doesn't ring a bell. Next idiom is I'm on the fence, meaning I'm undecided. म्हणजे मला नेमकं कळत नाहीये की हे करायचं की हे करायचं. नाउ ही इडियम कुठून आली? जस्ट इमॅजिन अ लिटरल फेन्स. एक कुंपण तुम्ही इमॅजिन करा. जर तुम्ही कुंपणावर उभे असाल तर तुम्हाला कळत नाही इकडे जायचंय की तिकडे जायचंय. सो जेव्हा सिमिलरली रिअल लाईफ सिच्युएशनमध्ये सुद्धा जेव्हा तुम्ही इनडिसायसिव्ह असता की हे करायचं की ते करायचं, हा डिसिजन घ्यायचा की तो डिसिजन घ्यायचा, तेव्हा तुम्ही ही इडियम यूज केली पाहिजे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, इफ समवन आस्क्स यू, are you going for the wedding? Then you say, I'm still on the fence. म्हणजे मला नेमकं कळत नाहीये जाऊ की नको जाऊ. The next idiom is let's play it by ear, meaning let's not plan in advance, we will go as per the flow. Actually this term is originally a music term. So आपण ही तेव्हा वापरतो जेव्हा आपण ॲडव्हान्समध्ये काही प्लॅन करत नाही आणि सिच्युएशननुसार किंवा वेळेच्या फ्लोनुसार जेव्हा आपल्याला एखाद्या गोष्टीचं डिसिजन घ्यायचं असतं तेव्हा आपण ही इडियम वापरतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, इफ समवन आस्क्स, डू यू वॉन्ट टू गो शॉपिंग आफ्टर द मूवी? देन यू से, ओके, लेट्स प्ले इट बाय इयर. नाउ द नेक्स्ट इडियम इज दॅट्स नॉट माय कप ऑफ टी, मीनिंग दॅट्स नॉट समथिंग आय एन्जॉय. सपोज एखादी गोष्ट तुम्हाला आवडत नसेल करायला तर मग तुम्ही ही इडियम वापरू शकता. इट्स अ पोलाइट वे टू एक्सप्रेस डिसलाइक. इन्स्टेड ऑफ सेइंग आय हेट इट, यू से दॅट्स नॉट माय कप ऑफ टी. जर तुम्हाला एखादी गोष्ट आवडत नसेल तर तुम्ही म्हणू शकता दॅट्स नॉट माय कप ऑफ टी. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, डू यू लाईक हेवी मेटल म्युझिक? ऑनेस्टली दॅट्स नॉट माय कप ऑफ टी. द नेक्स्ट इडियम इज I'm feeling under the weather, meaning I'm slightly sick. It's a subtle way of conveying that you are not feeling well. You can use this idiom when you are tired or have a cold or just feel off, and you use this idiom when you don't want to go into much details. For example, you look little tired today. Yes, I feel little under the weather today. Next idiom is let's wrap it up, meaning let's finish. We use this idiom at the end of meetings, calls or any task. It means that let's finish it. For example, okay everyone, we have covered all the topics. Let's wrap it up. Now the next idiom is he's full of himself, meaning he is arrogant. It's a negative idiom we use especially when people are too proud of themselves or they keep talking about themselves only. For example, he keeps bragging about his car. He's so full of himself. Now the next idiom is don't jump to conclusions, meaning don't assume something without having enough information. We use this idiom when asking someone to wait for all the facts before reacting. For example, he is not replying to my messages. maybe he's ignoring me. Then you can say, don't jump to conclusions. Maybe he's busy. Now, the next idiom is, I'll sleep on it, meaning I'll think about it and decide tomorrow. It means you want to reflect on something overnight before giving any decision. For example, would you accept this job offer? I'll sleep on it. म्हणजे मी आज याचा विचार करते रात्रभर आणि उद्या तुम्हाला याचं डिसिजन सांगते. नेक्स्ट इडियम इज इट्स अप इन द एअर, मीनिंग नॉट फिक्स्ड, नॉट डिसाइडेड येट. वी यूज दिस इडियम when something has not been decided yet. For example, तुम्हाला एखादी गोष्टीचं डिसिजन घ्यायचं आहे आणि अजून ते काही फायनल झालेलं नाही आहे, तेव्हा तुम्ही ही इडियम वापरू शकता. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, आर वी गोइंग गोवा नेक्स्ट मंथ? देन यू कॅन से इट्स स्टिल अप इन द एअर. द नेक्स्ट इडियम इज द बॉल इज इन युअर कोर्ट, मीनिंग नाउ इट्स युअर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी to act. Actually, this idiom comes from tennis. So tennis मध्ये एका प्लेयरनी बॉलला हिट केल्यानंतर दुसऱ्या प्लेयरनी त्याला पुन्हा हिट करायचं असतं. This idiom means the decision or action depends upon the other person. You have done your part, now it's their turn to act. For example, I have done my part, now the ball is in your court. The next idiom is I'm swamped, means I'm extremely busy. It's a great idiom to express that you are overloaded with work or responsibilities. This idiom sounds more fluent and natural. For example, can we reschedule our meeting? I'm swamped with deadlines today. The next idiom is it's not worth losing sleep over, meaning it's not a big deal. We use this idiom when we want to calm someone down. So बऱ्याचदा एखादी गोष्ट एवढी महत्त्वाची नसते की ज्यामुळे तुमची मानसिक शांती किंवा झोपेवर परिणाम व्हावा. So it's not something which is worth stressing about, right? For example, you missed a deadline, you apologized, that's okay. Now don't lose sleep over it. Now the next idiom is let's not beat around the bush, meaning let's speak directly. This idiom means don't avoid the main topic, let's get straight to it. We use this idiom when someone is being vague or hesitant. For example, I'll be honest, you're not fit for the job, I will not beat around the bush. The next idiom is I'm all ears, meaning I'm listening to it attentively. We use this idiom when you have full attention. It shows you are ready and eager to listen. For example, you said you had something important to say. Tell me, I'm all ears. The next idiom is that's beside the point, meaning it's not related to the main issue. So बऱ्याचदा काही लोकांना मेन मुद्दा सोडून इररेलेव्हंट बोलण्याची सवय असते. सो ही इडियम वापरून आपण त्यांना मूळ मुद्द्याकडे परत घेऊन येऊ शकतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, येस, युजली ही इज ऑन टाइम, बट दॅट्स बिसाइड द पॉइंट. He still missed his interview today. The next idiom is it slipped my mind. It means I forgot. So it sounds better than just saying I forgot. It adds more fluency and style to your speech. For example, I was supposed to email you yesterday, but it completely slipped my mind. She's pulling your leg. That means she's just joking with you. बऱ्याचदा लोकांना गंमत किंवा जोक केलेली कळत नाही, तेव्हा आपण ही इडियम वापरू शकतो. इट्स अ ह्युमरस वे ऑफ कन्वेइंग दॅट समवन इज जोकिंग विथ यू. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, आर यू रिअली मूव्हिंग टू पॅरिस नेक्स्ट मंथ? देन यू कॅन से रिलॅक्स, शी इज जस्ट पुलिंग युअर लेग. द नेक्स्ट इडियम इज ही स्पिल्ड द बीन्स. दॅट मीन्स ही रिव्हील्ड अ सिक्रेट. म्हणजे जी गोष्ट बोलायला नाही पाहिजे होती ती त्याने बोलून टाकली. When someone says spill the beans, it means someone is sharing the information intentionally or accidentally that was meant to be kept private. For example, we were planning a surprise party, but he spilled the beans. The next idiom is let's get the ball rolling. We usually use this idiom in a professional context. It means let's begin. So we use this idiom when we want to initiate or start any project or process, especially in a meeting or team setting. It means initiating the action or any task or work. For example, we have a lot to cover in this meeting, so let's get the ball rolling. So the next idiom is out of the blue. It means something happened unexpectedly or suddenly. We use this idiom to describe something surprising that happened without any warning. म्हणजे अचानक एखादी गोष्ट होते ज्याची आपल्याला काही पूर्वकल्पना नसते, तेव्हा आपण ही इडियम वापरतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, शी कॉल्ड मी आउट ऑफ द ब्लू आफ्टर 2 years of silence. I am at my wit's end. It means I'm extremely frustrated and don't know what to do. So this idiom shows mental exhaustion and emotional overwhelm when you have tried everything but nothing has worked. For example, I have tried every solution for this error. Now I'm at my wit's end. I'm not following, meaning I don't understand. It's a modern and polite way to express that you don't understand something. You are a bit confused about it. For example, wait, you changed the plan again? I'm not following. तू परत प्लॅन चेंज केला का? मला काही कळत नाहीये. It's a piece of cake, meaning it's very easy. It's a common way of saying something is very easy, super easy to do. For example, that math problem. Don't worry, it's a piece of cake. Let's get on the same page. It means let's make sure we both understand the things the same way. It's perfect for meetings, discussions, conversations, especially when clarity is needed. This idiom is generally used in workplaces and collaborations. For example, before we move ahead with this design, let's get on the same page. Burning the midnight oil. It means working late into the night. ही idiom तेव्हापासून आलेली आहे जेव्हा आधीच्या काळात लोक लेट नाईट पर्यंत दिव्याच्या प्रकाशात अभ्यास करायचे किंवा काम करायचे. If you are burning the midnight oil, it means you are staying up late night, especially to study for exams or to complete your work. For example, I have been burning the midnight oil all week just to complete this deadline. Throwing the towel, meaning to give up or admit defeat. ही बॉक्सिंग मधून आलेली इडियम आहे. जेव्हा तो कोच चाल आत फेकतो रिंगणात, तेव्हा त्याला हे सांगायचं असतं की आता ही मॅच थांबवा or he want to signal surrender. तेव्हा ही फ्रेज वापरली जाते. In daily use, it means you want to quit something after trying hard for it. For example, I have been trying to fix this laptop for 3 hours. Finally, I threw in the towel and called the tech support. The last straw, meaning the final thing that makes the situation unbearable. This idiom refers to the final small problem that causes you to lose patience or take action. म्हणजे ती एखादी शेवटची छोटी गोष्ट असते ना, जी झाल्यानंतर तुमचा पेशन्सच जातो किंवा तुम्ही काहीतरी ऍक्शन घेता किंवा रिॲक्ट करता. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, he forgot my birthday again this year. That was the last straw. Caught red-handed. It means someone was caught while doing something wrong or illegal. सो तुम्ही मूवीजमध्ये किंवा सिरियलमध्ये पाहिलं असेल, एखादा हात रक्ताने जेव्हा लाल असतात आणि कुणीतरी पकडलं जातं, तिथून ही इडियम आलेली आहे. सो जेव्हा कोणीतरी काहीतरी चुकीचं करत असतं किंवा इल्लिगल करत असतं आणि पकडलं जातं समोरासमोर, तेव्हा आपण ही इडियम वापरतो. For example, the student was caught red-handed while copying in the exam. And the final idiom is let the cat out of the bag. It means to reveal a secret unintentionally. This idiom refers to someone accidentally revealing a secret or a surprise. This idiom is often used when some plan or announcement was supposed to be kept hidden. For example, we were planning for Ria's birthday party, but Ankit let the cat out of the bag during lunch. आता ते secret राहिलंच नाही. And there you go. In today's video, we learned slightly advanced English idioms that you can use in your day-to-day lives. And here is your homework. You pick up any 5 idioms from this video and use them in your conversation with your friends, colleagues, or even while talking to yourself. And also let me know in the comment section which idiom was new for you. Also, which one would you like to use right away? I am Poonam, your English language coach. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep growing, keep learning, keep speaking. Bye bye.